Have you ever felt a quiet pull inside you? A whisper so soft you almost ignored it? A sudden nudge urging you to pause, turn, or reach out, only to realize later how perfectly everything aligned. These are not accidents or random coincidences. They are signals, subtle frequencies from a deeper field of intelligence that your body senses before your mind does dot in this calm space. Take a deep breath and notice the rhythm of your own awareness. Life isn't unfolding in straight lines. Reality is shaped by resonance. Your heart, mind, and energy are constantly sending and receiving signals from the unseen, guiding you toward synchronicities, connections, and moments of perfect timing. As we explore this story together, I invite you to soften your focus, relax your thoughts, and simply listen. If you're new here, subscribe so we can walk this path again next time, and check in with yourself. Where are you listening from right now? A quiet room? A busy street? A late-night bed? Wherever you are, you're part of this unfolding moment. Tonight, we'll step into the space where science, intuition, and synchronicity meet, where your energy doesn't just respond to reality, it shapes it. Stay with me. Have you ever paused in the middle of an ordinary moment, sipping tea, walking down a hallway, scrolling through a quiet evening, and felt it? That subtle shift in the air, that quiet, almost imperceptible nudge deep inside your chest, a thought you didn't expect, an urge you couldn't explain, a knowing that didn't come from logic. You don't know why, but something inside whispers, "Pay attention, this matters." Most people ignore it. They keep walking, keep talking, keep distracting themselves until the sensation fades. But if you're here, listening to this, it means you felt it before, maybe more than once. A quiet pull guiding you somewhere you didn't plan to go. And later, you realized it led you exactly where you needed to be. Science calls it intuition. Mystics call it inner guidance. Some describe it as the voice of the heart, others as the whisper of the quantum field. Whatever name you choose, the experience is the same. Reality speaking to you through patterns too subtle for the mind, but impossible for the body to ignore. Take a slow, deep breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. Feel the rhythm of your heart. In that silence, you may sense something else, a faint hum, a soft current beneath your thoughts. You're not imagining it. The latest studies in quantum biology and neurocardiology suggest your body is continuously sensing the unseen. Your nervous system, your electromagnetic field, even the space around your heart. They all act as receivers, translating faint signals long before your conscious mind interprets them. Have you ever thought of someone and moments later they called or changed your mind about leaving the house, only to find out later you avoided an accident? Or walked into a room and instantly felt the tension, even before anyone spoke? These aren't accidents. Your body listens in ways your mind hasn't been taught to understand. For centuries, we've believed reality works like a straight line. Cause, effect, result. Logic tells us we weigh options, choose paths, and move forward. But quantum science paints a softer, stranger picture. One where information travels ahead of events, where potential outcomes exist all at once, and where awareness itself seems unbound by time. Imagine tossing a pebble into a still lake. Waves ripple outward, touching everything in their path. In the same way, your intentions, your emotional states, and even your silent thoughts send out subtle ripples into the field around you. And just as those ripples affect the water, they also return, carrying information you haven't yet lived. This is where intuition comes in. It's not superstition. It's not magic. It's resonance. Your body feels the shift in the field before your mind can process it. Your heartbeat quickens, your breathing changes, your senses sharpen, signals coded into the deepest layers of your being. Picture tuning an old radio. At first, There's static, fragmented sounds, unclear signals. But as you turn the dial, faint pieces of music emerge. Slowly, you align with the right frequency until the melody becomes clear and full. That's how intuition works. At first, it comes in flashes, vague impressions, subtle hints, small nudges. But as you learn to trust it, the signals sharpen. You begin to notice patterns, repeating numbers, chance encounters, unexpected opportunities that appear right when you need them. These moments are not coincidences. They are synchronicities, reflections of the energy you're broadcasting into the field. Carl Jung called synchronicity meaningful coincidence, but even he admitted it ran deeper than psychology. Today, researchers at institutions like HeartMath have discovered something remarkable. The electromagnetic field generated by your heart is far stronger than your brain's, radiating several feet beyond your body. This means your state of being isn't just personal, it's participatory. You're constantly sending and receiving signals, shaping the experiences you attract. When your energy is scattered, when you're stressed, fearful, or caught in overthinking, your field becomes chaotic. The signals you send are fragmented, and life feels random, disconnected. But when you enter a state of coherence, when your breath, heart, and mind align, everything changes. In coherence, your heart's rhythm becomes smooth and stable, sending organized signals throughout your nervous system. Your electromagnetic field harmonizes, and something extraordinary happens. The outer world begins to reorganize itself to match your inner state. Opportunities appear without struggle. The right people cross your path effortlessly. Doors you didn't even know existed suddenly open. This isn't philosophy. It's physics. Systems in nature naturally move toward resonance. When you tune your own frequency, reality tunes itself with you. Maybe you've experienced this already without realizing it. You set an intention quietly, and days later, you stumble upon the perfect resource. You imagine a possibility, and someone appears with the exact piece of knowledge you needed. You feel called to reach out to a friend, only to hear they were thinking of you at that exact moment. The more aligned your inner state becomes, the more frequent these synchronicities grow. And yet, there's a deeper secret here, one most people overlook. These signals aren't outside confirmations. They're mirrors. The universe isn't sending you signs. It's reflecting your own coherence back to you. But what happens when the signs stop? When the patterns fade, the numbers vanish, and the whispers go silent? Many panic in this space. They think they've lost their connection, fallen out of alignment, or missed some hidden message. But the truth is softer, quieter, more beautiful. The pause isn't disconnection. It's integration. Like a seed resting beneath the soil, unseen roots are forming, anchoring deeply before growth emerges. You haven't lost the signal. You've become it. In the next part of our journey, we'll go deeper into this mystery, exploring how coherence reshapes timelines, why silence can be the greatest signal of all, and how you can become the very frequency reality responds to. Stay with me. Take another slow, deep breath. Feel the air fill your lungs, pause, and let it go gently. In this stillness, something subtle happens. The static begins to clear. The space inside and around you grows quieter, softer, almost alive. And in this quiet, you can begin to sense the deeper rhythm beneath the noise, a current flowing through every moment, linking thoughts, feelings, and events in ways the mind alone cannot explain. This current is not separate from you. You are part of it, and it moves through you constantly. For most of your life, you've been taught that reality flows forward like a river, past, present, future, one direction only. But quantum physics suggests something astonishing. Time is not a straight line. On the smallest scales, particles behave as if they already know their future states before they arrive there. Experiments show that information can move backward and forward in time simultaneously, as if the universe is less like a timeline and more like a song, where every note exists at once. And here's the key. Your consciousness is not separate from this song. It's not just listening, it's shaping the melody. When you feel an unexplainable urge to turn left instead of right, when you sense danger before you see it, when you suddenly know someone is about to call, your awareness is tuning into these hidden patterns. Your nervous system, heart, and electromagnetic field are constantly exchanging information with the larger field around you, reading possibilities before your conscious mind catches up. Think back to a moment when life surprised you with perfect timing. Perhaps you hesitated before accepting an invitation, only to meet someone who changed your path entirely. Or you delayed a trip by an hour and unknowingly avoided an obstacle. Or you stumbled upon a single sentence in a book, a video, a passing conversation that shifted the entire trajectory of your life. At the time, these moments felt random. But when you look back, it's as if something greater was weaving threads behind the scenes, arranging encounters and choices with impossible precision. That something is not outside of you. It's you, your field, your frequency, your state of coherence. The clearer and calmer your energy, the more seamlessly life organizes itself around you. Scientists at the HeartMath Institute discovered that your heart's electromagnetic field doesn't just radiate several feet beyond your body. It synchronizes with the fields of people, animals, and even the environment around you. When you enter a state of emotional balance, your heart sends out a stable, harmonious signal. Others can feel it, even if they can't explain why. That's why you sometimes sense safety around certain people or unease around others before a single word is spoken. Your field and theirs are in constant dialogue. Reality is not just happening to you, it's responding to you. But here's where the mystery deepens. This isn't just about attracting good experiences or avoiding bad ones. It's about resonance. When your inner world is fragmented, when you carry fear, doubt, or conflicting intentions, the field reflects that fragmentation back to you. Life feels uncertain, chaotic, unpredictable. But when you bring your body, heart, and mind into coherence, your field becomes ordered, and other ordered systems are naturally drawn to you. This is why synchronicities increase when you're at peace. It's not because the universe suddenly likes you more. It's because you've stepped into alignment with its natural rhythm. Imagine walking through a forest. The air feels alive, humming with unseen communication. Trees share nutrients through underground networks. Birds shift direction as one, and streams carve paths exactly where gravity guides them. Every element exists in silent cooperation, each part aware of the whole. Your life is no different. When you move into coherence, you re-enter this hidden web of intelligence. Choices arise effortlessly, as if the path opens just before your feet touch the ground. You stop forcing and start flowing. And yet, there comes a moment when the signs go silent. The synchronicities pause. The numbers stop repeating. The once constant flow of guidance disappears, leaving you with nothing but quiet uncertainty. This silence unsettles many. You might wonder, did I lose my alignment? Am I disconnected from the field? Did I do something wrong? But silence isn't punishment. It's preparation. Think of it like standing at the edge of an ocean. The waves pull back, drawing energy inward, gathering power before returning in. A stronger, more expansive flow. In the same way, when synchronicities pause, life is reorganizing beneath the surface, preparing to bring you into greater alignment than before. During these pauses, you're being invited into trust. Can you hold your vibration steady without constant confirmation? Can you continue moving forward without chasing signs? This is where true mastery begins, shifting from depending on the field's feedback to becoming the feedback yourself. Because the goal was never to collect endless external signs. The goal was to embody the frequency that no longer needs them. Something extraordinary happens when you reach this space. The synchronicities return, but they're different now. They're no longer breadcrumbs leading you step by step. They arrive as orchestral movements, sweeping, undeniable, transformative. You don't just meet the right person. You meet them at the exact moment when both of your paths are ready to converge. You don't just receive an opportunity. You arrive at a doorway that feels as though it was built specifically for you. Entire timelines shift, as though reality itself bends to meet the energy you've cultivated within. This is where manifestation stops being something you do and becomes something you are. You're no longer waiting for proof. You've become the signal. Your energy carries coherence so strongly that the world begins reflecting it back effortlessly. People notice it. Even if they can't explain why they feel calmer in your presence. They sense possibilities opening around you. And without words, you become a catalyst for alignment in the lives of others. Take one more deep, unhurried breath. Inhale slowly. Hold, exhale gently. Feel the weight of this moment settle into you. Because now, we step into the deeper space, the place where alignment is no longer something you reach for, but something you become. Up until now, we've explored whispers of intuition, synchronicities, and the quiet ways reality communicates with you. But in this final part of our journey, we move beyond receiving signals from the field into embodying the field itself. There comes a point on this path where everything begins to feel different. It's subtle at first. Mornings feel lighter. Thoughts flow with more ease. Conversations unfold without effort. You begin noticing how much less you force and how much more life opens. What once felt like coincidence now feels inevitable, as though reality has been waiting for you to meet it at this level. It's not that challenges disappear. It's that your relationship with them transforms. Where you once saw obstacles, you now sense opportunities hidden within them. Where you once chased outcomes, you now allow them to find you. And where you once doubted your place in the unfolding, you now recognize your role in shaping it. Coherence becomes your default state. Your heart's rhythm stabilizes. Your breath deepens. The constant noise of overthinking softens into quiet awareness. And in that space, you begin to feel something extraordinary. You're no longer separate from the flow around you. The division between you and life dissolves, and you realize they were never truly separate to begin with. This shift is not about control. It's about harmony. You're not bending reality to your will. You're aligning with the deeper intelligence that has been orchestrating events long before your conscious mind noticed them. It's like joining a symphony that's been playing the entire time. You're no longer struggling to find your instrument. You are the melody. At this level, synchronicities evolve. They stop feeling like scattered hints and start unfolding as coordinated movements. Perhaps you've experienced it. The exact right person shows up the moment you decide to take a leap. A single conversation opens doors you didn't even know existed. An idea arrives out of nowhere, only for you to discover that others have been waiting for it too. This isn't magic. It's resonance. When your inner world organizes into coherence, other ordered systems naturally respond. People, opportunities, and events converge, not because you forced them to, but because you've tuned yourself into the frequency where they already exist. Can something even deeper begins to reveal itself. Reality is not responding to what you want, it's responding to what you are. Every thought, emotion, and belief generates a signal, shaping the patterns of experience before they reach your awareness. When you feel fragmented, reality mirrors fragmentation. When you embody trust and stability, life reflects clarity and flow. This is why chasing signs keeps them at a distance. But embodying alignment draws them effortlessly toward you. You stop asking, "When will I see proof?" and instead begin living as though the proof has already arrived. In this space, even silence becomes meaningful. The pauses no longer unsettle you, because you've learned to sense what's unfolding beneath the surface. You trust the unseen currents carrying you forward, even when there are no external confirmations to hold on to. This trust changes everything. It shifts your energy field from seeking to becoming, and that shift radiates far beyond you. People start to notice it. They can't explain why, but being around you feels different. The air feels lighter. Conversations flow easier. Even without speaking, your coherence begins influencing others. Research shows that a regulated, coherent heart produces measurable electromagnetic fields detectable several feet away, subtly shaping the states of people nearby. When you embody calmness, you're not just creating it within yourself, you're amplifying it in your environment. This is where personal transformation ripples outward into collective transformation. Your alignment doesn't just change your life, it touches the lives around you. And perhaps this is the deeper invitation hidden within every synchronicity, every intuition, every silent nudge, to remember that you are not a passive observer in this universe. You are a participant, a co-creator, shaping the unfolding story with every breath, every thought, every choice. The moments that once felt mysterious and rare begin to feel natural. The signals don't arrive as separate events anymore. They are the texture of reality itself. You've stopped chasing the current because you've become the current. From here, the journey doesn't end, it opens. Each day becomes a conversation with the field, where your awareness and the universe meet in continuous dialogue. You no longer wonder if you're on the right path, because the path forms beneath your feet with every step you take in coherence. And as this alignment deepens, life stops feeling random and starts feeling inevitable. Not inevitable because everything is predetermined, but because you've tuned yourself into the version of reality that reflects the energy you've chosen to embody. This is the quiet power of becoming the signal. You stop waiting for reality to validate you. You radiate your coherence, and reality responds in kind. Opportunities don't feel forced anymore. They flow toward you. People show up not by chance, but because their frequency resonates with yours. Life doesn't push or pull. It dances with you. And in this dance, you finally understand. Synchronicity was never about chasing signs. It was preparing you to remember who you've always been. Now, take one last slow breath. Feel the weight of your body grounding you. Notice the quiet presence within you and around you. You are no longer seeking the flow. You are the flow. And from this state, the field organizes itself around your frequency. The whispers return, the patterns unfold, and what once felt extraordinary becomes your natural way of being. Pause here with me for just a moment. Close your eyes. If you'd like, breathe in deeply, then let the breath fall away softly. Notice the stillness that follows. This space between breaths is where the story truly begins to deepen. Because here, we move beyond understanding synchronicity, beyond sensing whispers and gentle nudges, into the place where you become the quiet force behind them. The deeper you journey into coherence, the more you begin to realize something extraordinary. Reality isn't reacting to you, it's responding with you. You and the field are not separate players in this dance. You are the same music, moving through different notes. For most of life, we're taught to think of ourselves as individuals navigating a fixed external world. But modern quantum research, ancient wisdom traditions, and direct human experience are all pointing toward the same truth. Consciousness and reality are entangled far more deeply than we've been conditioned to believe. Think about this. Every intention you hold, every emotional state you sustain, every subtle thought, They radiate outward through the electromagnetic field generated by your heart and nervous system. These signals move into the quantum field, interacting with other ordered systems, subtly shaping the way events unfold. And here's the part that often surprises people. You're doing this whether you realize it or not. When your energy is scattered, when fear, resistance, or confusion dominate your inner world, the field reflects that fragmentation back to you. Experiences feel chaotic, timing feels off, and synchronicities feel scarce. But when you cultivate inner clarity, when your breath, thoughts, and emotions find harmony, something miraculous begins to happen. Life starts rearranging itself around your coherence dot in these states. Timelines themselves begin to shift. Choices you didn't even know existed open before you. People you were meant to meet seem to cross your path effortlessly. Moments unfold with precision so elegant, you could never have planned them consciously. This isn't luck. It's alignment. It's resonance in action. Imagine standing in front of countless doors, each leading to a different version of your life. Some paths are heavy, filled with struggle and resistance. Others are light, effortless, full of possibilities you haven't yet dreamed of. Most people think they need to find the right door, but in truth, the door finds you when your frequency matches the path. It holds. Your state of coherence is the key. When you shift your inner energy, you shift the doorway that opens. This is why silence between synchronicities matters so much. Many people panic when the signs stop appearing, assuming they've fallen out of flow. But silence is not a punishment. It's an invitation. The field saying, you no longer need constant reassurance. You've stabilized into a new frequency. Trust yourself now. Just like a seed hidden beneath the soil, roots are growing in silence long before the first sprout breaks the surface. In the same way, your reality reorganizes beneath your awareness before new synchronicities appear. When you learn to rest inside this silence, something profound unfolds. You stop relying on external confirmation to feel secure. You begin to sense the deeper movements beneath visible reality, the subtle tides, shaping your experience long before they manifest in form. And from this place, you begin living differently, with less urgency, with more trust, with a deeper knowing that you are already connected to the field, even when no signs appear. As your coherence stabilizes, you also begin to notice another subtle phenomenon. Your presence starts influencing the people around you. Science has shown that your heart's electromagnetic field can extend several feet in every direction. When you enter a state of alignment, others sense it, even without words. It's why some people feel inexplicably calmer, lighter, or more open when they're near you. You've probably felt this around certain individuals yourself. Those rare people whose very presence seems to quiet your mind and open your heart. You've become one of them, not by trying to control others, but by embodying harmony so fully that it radiates naturally from you. This is where individual coherence begins to ripple outward into collective resonance. Imagine a room full of people. If just one person carries a stable, coherent field, their rhythm subtly influences those around them. Heartbeats synchronize, breathing patterns shift, and even brainwaves begin to harmonize. This isn't philosophy, it's measurable. One aligned individual can affect the emotional tone of an entire space, and a group of aligned individuals can shift the collective frequency of entire communities. This is why your personal coherence matters more than you might realize. It's never just for you. It's how you become part of a larger recalibration already underway. And yet, none of this is about striving for perfection. You're not here to fix yourself. You're here to remember yourself. Remember that you are already connected to the intelligence guiding these patterns. Remember that you've never been separate from the flow. Remember that the whispers you've been hearing are not outside messages. They are your own deeper awareness, calling you back into alignment. The more you remember, the less you chase. The less you chase, the more you allow. And the more you allow, the more naturally synchronicities flow through your life without effort or force. Close your eyes for a moment. Listen, not with your ears, but with the deeper awareness. Behind thought, there's a hum beneath everything, a soft, steady pulse that carries through every moment, every interaction, every unfolding event. You've touched it before, in dreams, in flashes of knowing, in those brief instants where life felt perfectly aligned. Part 5 is where we step fully into that hum. This is where the journey shifts from understanding alignment to living it. By now, you've seen how synchronicity works, not as random chance, but as a mirror of your internal state. You've felt how coherence harmonizes your field, shaping reality around you. And you've begun noticing how silence, far from disconnection, signals deeper integration. But there's another layer, a subtler, quieter truth. Alignment isn't something you maintain. Alignment is something you become. When your thoughts, emotions, and actions move in harmony, your field stabilizes, yes. But beyond stability, something greater awakens. The sense that life is no longer happening to you or around you. It is happening through you. There's no longer a separation between you and reality. You are not standing on the outside, waiting for confirmation. You are the confirmation. This isn't metaphorical. It's experiential. In coherent states, your awareness expands. Your nervous system quiets. The constant noise of survival softens, and you begin sensing patterns you couldn't perceive before. You see doors where there used to be walls. You hear guidance where there used to be silence. You discover that the unknown isn't empty at all. It's alive, waiting for you to step into it. Consider this. Timelines are not fixed paths, but open potentials. Every choice, every emotional signature, every embodied intention shifts you toward one set of probabilities or another. It's not magic. It's physics at the level of energy. When your field is chaotic, you oscillate between scattered possibilities, like trying to tune into a dozen radio stations at once. But when your energy is coherent, your signal locks onto a single channel. This doesn't force events to happen. It magnetizes the reality that already matches your frequency. The right people, opportunities, and circumstances begin converging. Not because you chase them, but because you've stepped into the version of yourself that naturally exists within that reality. And the deeper you embody this, the more you notice something else. Your very presence begins shaping the collective field. When you walk into a room carrying coherence, it changes things. Breathing slows. Voices soften. Nervous systems synchronize without effort. This has been measured. Studies show that one stable heart rhythm can subtly influence dozens of others within the same environment. You've experienced this, haven't you? Standing near someone whose calm grounded you instantly, or walking into a space where tension was palpable before anyone spoke a word. You are now becoming the person who carries that stabilizing presence, not by trying, but by radiating your natural state of harmony so strongly that others entrain to it effortlessly. And here's where the ripple expands even further. When groups of individuals enter coherence together, the effects amplify exponentially. Entire communities can shift their collective state when enough people stabilize their inner worlds. Events reorganize. Solutions emerge. Divides soften. Possibilities appear where none seemed present before. This is the quiet revolution happening beneath the surface of everyday life, not driven by force, but by resonance. Part 5 also invites us to embrace another profound truth. Becoming the signal doesn't mean bypassing discomfort or pretending challenges don't exist. It means learning to stay coherent even when life feels chaotic. Storms will come. Silence will return. Paths will twist unexpectedly. But when your inner frequency is grounded, the outer turbulence doesn't throw you off course. Instead, you learn to listen more deeply, sensing the subtle corrections beneath the surface. You no longer ask, "Why is this happening to me?" You begin asking, "What is this guiding me toward?" And almost always, the answer arrives, sometimes as synchronicity, sometimes as a deep inner knowing, and sometimes as nothing more than the courage to take the next small step out at this stage. You stop chasing outcomes entirely. You no longer grasp for signs or wait for confirmation. You've become so attuned to your inner state that reality's responses feel natural, almost inevitable. This is the essence of becoming the signal. You radiate stability and clarity so strongly that your environment responds without effort. That's not about controlling reality, that it's about harmonizing with it so deeply that you and it move as one. And here lies the quiet paradox. The more you embody coherence, the less extraordinary synchronicity feels, because what once seemed miraculous now feels natural. The perfect timing that used to surprise you becomes your baseline experience. The whispers of intuition you once second-guessed become your steady guidance system. The doors that open feel less like chance and more like the natural rhythm of your own energy unfolding outward. You realize you've stopped looking for signs, because you've become the one generating them. As we approach the closing of this journey, take another deep breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. Feel the subtle hum inside you, the same hum that exists within every atom, every field, every possibility. You've never been separate from it. You've only been learning to hear it more clearly. Part 5 brings us to the threshold of a deeper integration, where synchronicity is no longer something you wait for, but something you are. Take a slow, steady breath. Feel the subtle shift inside you as the inhale expands your chest, and the exhale softens everything back into quiet stillness. This final part of our journey invites you into an even deeper space, a space where coherence stops being something you practice and instead becomes the natural rhythm of your being. By now, you've explored how intuition speaks, how synchronicities guide, and how your electromagnetic field continuously interacts with the reality around you. But there's a deeper truth still unfolding beneath it all, one that rewrites how we understand ourselves, our choices, and the timelines we walk. You've sensed it already. Reality isn't fixed. It responds. It reshap. It bends and rearranges itself according to the signal you broadcast into the field. At this level, awareness transforms. Your identity is no longer tethered to the narrative of what has happened to you. Instead, it begins expanding into the quiet recognition of the answer. What's moving through you? You are no longer a separate self struggling against an indifferent universe. You are part of an intricate intelligence expressing itself through form, through breath, through thought, through intention. This awareness changes everything. It softens the weight of past regrets. It untangles the anxiety around future unknowns. Because the more coherent your energy becomes, the more you sense that life has always been listening to you and responding in kind. Now imagine walking into a moment where timelines converge. One version of you hesitates, caught in self-doubt, and the door quietly closes. Another version steps forward without resistance, and the door opens effortlessly. Both possibilities exist side by side in the infinite field of potentials. Your alignment, your state of energy, your coherence, your clarity determines which doorway lights up beneath your feet. This is not magic. It's participation. You are choosing with every breath, even when you're not consciously aware of it. But here's the beautiful paradox. The more deeply you align with yourself, the less you feel the need to choose at all. The struggle fades. The resistance softens. You stop trying to calculate every outcome and instead begin moving with the rhythm of what feels coherent. And because your inner state resonates with clarity, life meets you with clarity in return. What once felt like endless uncertainty now unfolds in precise timing. The right people arrive exactly when needed. Opportunities present themselves without force. Paths reveal themselves at the moment you're ready to walk them. At this stage, even challenges transform. Where you once experienced resistance, you now sense refinement. Where setbacks once felt personal, they now feel instructional, guiding you toward deeper alignment. You begin to understand that obstacles are not blockages. They are signals. Signals inviting you to return to coherence, to refine your intention, to steady your field. And as you embody this understanding, your energy becomes less reactive and more receptive. You stop gripping life tightly and start opening to its flow. One of the most extraordinary shifts happens here. Silence becomes your teacher. You no longer demand constant signs to reassure you. You stop searching for proof that you're on the right path. Instead, you rest in the knowing that your inner alignment is the path. In this stillness, synchronicities don't disappear. They integrate. They stop arriving as flashes of novelty and instead become the natural language of your reality. You no longer wait for magical moments because the entire fabric of your life feels infused with meaning. And as you stabilize in this space, you notice how deeply your presence shapes the collective field around you. This isn't metaphorical, it's measurable. Research shows that coherent heart rhythms can influence others nearby, synchronizing emotional states and even affecting group dynamics. You've felt it before. The way a calm voice steadies an entire room. The way shared silence deepens connection. The way one person's grounded presence can ripple outward without a single word spoken. Now, you've become that person. Your coherence is no longer personal. It's participatory. Every thought, every breath, every choice broadcasts into the field, subtly weaving the collective experience we're all sharing. This is why alignment matters, not just for your personal path, but for the unfolding of something much larger than any individual story. Because the more people stabilize into coherence, the stronger the collective signal becomes. And when enough of us remember, something extraordinary happens. Possibilities open that were once inaccessible. Timelines shift on a global scale. Entire patterns of limitation begin dissolving, not through force, but through resonance. Yet here's the soft truth at the heart of it all. You are not here to fix the entire world. You are here to tend to your signal. To return to your breath. To harmonize your field. To embody the coherence you wish to see reflected outward. Because when you become the signal, everything you touch begins to shift naturally, not by effort, but by alignment. As we near the close of this journey, take one more slow inhale. Feel the subtle hum inside you. Notice how it's always been there, steady and constant, long before you ever looked for it. This hum is the thread connecting you to the field. It is the same rhythm that flows through every synchronicity, every nudge, every intuitive whisper. And now, you no longer need to chase it because you've become it. For much of this journey, we've spoken of connection to your intuition, to synchronicities, to unseen currents shaping your path. We take the final step, dissolving the separation entirely. Because here's the deepest truth. There has never been a boundary between you and life. The field you sense around you is not outside of you. You are the field, expressing itself uniquely in form. When you begin to live from this awareness, something remarkable happens. Choices no longer feel pressured. Timelines no longer feel rigid. Stop experiencing life as a series of random events to navigate, and begin sensing it as a harmonious unfolding in which you are an active, conscious participant. Let's return to a simple moment, standing at a crossroads. In one version of you, there's hesitation, a mind scanning outcomes, seeking guarantees. waiting for signs. In another version, there's stillness, a deep breath, a quiet listening, a soft alignment with what feels coherent. Now. Both paths exist. Both possibilities are real. But the moment you drop into coherence, something shifts. Your energy organizes, your signal stabilizes, and the path that resonates most with your frequency illuminates almost effortlessly. This is not because one choice is better than the other. It's because your inner alignment naturally synchronizes with the timeline that matches it. And the deeper you embody this, the more you begin to sense the subtle architecture beneath reality itself. You notice that your life is not built from isolated events, but from patterns, waves of energy rippling outward, converging, diverging, looping back. You see how past, present, and potential futures are woven into a single living tapestry. You begin sensing that time is less like a straight line and more like a song. In this song, every note matters. Every intention matters. Every state of being contributes to the larger melody you're co-creating with the universe. This is where synchronicities transform. Yet again, they are no longer breadcrumbs leading you forward. They are no longer signs from the outside validating your direction. They become a natural language, a flowing dialogue between your inner field and the infinite possibilities around you. You stop seeking meaning in every coincidence because meaning becomes inseparable from the fabric of your experience. The numbers, patterns, and unexpected alignments still appear, but now they arrive as seamless extensions of your state of being, not as separate anomalies to decode. At this stage, even uncertainty stops feeling threatening. There's a deep shift when you realize you don't need to know every step ahead to feel safe. You don't need to control every variable to trust the unfolding. Instead, you begin to lean into the unknown with quiet curiosity, because you've learned that the field is already carrying information beyond your conscious awareness. Your nervous system settles, your breath slows, your body feels lighter. And suddenly, the space you used to fill with anxious overthinking becomes alive with possibility. This space, this openness, is where creativity awakens. You start accessing solutions that seem to come from nowhere. Insights emerge in moments of stillness, often carrying a clarity your logical mind could never have assembled on its own. Ideas flow through you instead of being forced by you. And when you follow them, reality responds almost instantly. A conversation, a message, an unexpected opportunity appears as though the field has been listening, because it has. But here's something even more extraordinary. As you stabilize in this state, you begin affecting collective timelines without even trying. Your coherence doesn't just shape your personal experience. It ripples outward, subtly influencing the people, spaces, and environments around you. Scientists studying group coherence have found that when even a small percentage of individuals enter alignment together, measurable shifts occur in collective emotional patterns. Stress levels decrease. Collaboration increases. Solutions emerge more readily. This isn't about changing the world in a grand, dramatic way. It's about recognizing that your individual signal contributes to the shared field we all exist within. Imagine thousands, even millions, of people stabilizing into coherence. Imagine entire communities radiating steady, ordered signals into the field. The ripple effects would be extraordinary, not because anyone forces change, but because resonance organizes systems naturally. This is how forests communicate beneath the soil. This is how schools of fish move as one. This is how entire ecosystems maintain balance. And we, as conscious beings, are part of the same living intelligence. But even as you sense this greater potential, you're reminded of the simplicity of it all. Your only task is to return again and again to your signal. To the breath. To coherence. To the quiet inner alignment that allows everything else to rearrange itself without force. Because in the end, the journey has never been about collecting signs, chasing synchronicities, or seeking constant confirmation. It has always been about becoming the presence that no longer needs them. And here, something beautiful happens. Life starts to feel less like a series of choices and more like an unfolding invitation. Each moment meets you with a subtle, living intelligence. Each encounter carries meaning even when you don't immediately understand it. Each silence hums with unseen preparation, reorganizing possibilities. Behind the scenes, you've stopped moving through life, trying to make things happen. You've started allowing life to happen with you. As we prepare to close this journey, pause here and breathe once more. Feel the steady rhythm of your heart. Feel the calm hum within and around you. You are no longer chasing the flow. You've become part of it. You've merged with the field that has always been guiding you. And from here, reality doesn't just respond to you, it responds through you. Take one last deep, steady breath and feel the quiet rhythm within you, the same subtle pulse that has carried us through this entire journey. You've walked through whispers of intuition, synchronicities, silence, and coherence, only to arrive here, not as someone chasing signs, but as the signal itself. The field you once searched for has never been outside you. It has always moved through you, shaping each moment in harmony with your state of being. You no longer need constant confirmations because your presence has become the confirmation. Life feels softer now, less like a path to control and more like an unfolding invitation where each breath carries you deeper into alignment. The synchronicities will still come, but they arrive as companions now, not guides, mirrors reflecting the coherence you've cultivated within. You are no longer separate from the flow. You are the flow, and reality responds effortlessly to the frequency you embody. Stay with this awareness, and if you'd like to journey further, subscribe so we can meet again next time. Other stories are waiting, and so are you.